Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell.
Hi and welcome to a Geekology Live. I'm going to be opening a couple of boxes today, and I hope everyone's well and keeping themselves safe in this current weird situation we're in. Quick update. Obviously myself and David are in isolation separate. I was actually in isolation properly for 2 weeks because one of my children come home from school with symptoms, so we were all isolated, and we've got 2 NHS workers here, so that was a bit of a shame. But I'm working from home. The work I'm doing is quite critical at the moment because I work for a charity that deals with older people, and it's incredibly important that all the IT is working and various other things are going on. So if you've got time, please go to www.ageukbirmingham.org.uk and check out what we do. And if you're able to, please consider donating. Thank you. Other than that, I'm actually really quite busy, even though I'm working from home, as you can imagine. But what we are doing is, excuse me a moment. What we are going to be doing is we do the zine, which is our fanzine, as part of Space.Birmingham and Auto-Based Birmingham and Geekology, in fact, every month. And last month's one got delayed to the point where we're now doing an Easter special, which I'm hoping to have out Thursday night, with any luck. But what we're doing is making it available to everyone for free, so you've got something to read, if it's of any interest whatsoever. I've got a late prototype there, so yeah, gives you an idea of what we're working on. So keep an eye open on all our normal channels of distribution. You'll be able to find that as a downloadable PDF by the weekend. Okay, so I think what I'll do first is, and I've had a request to be daft, so I will. What we're going to do first is have a look at this. There we go. It's Leo Convoy, or Leo Convoy. I'm going to call it Leo Convoy because I would. MP48 from Takara's Masterpiece Transformers range, obviously from Beast Wars in this case. Actually Beast Wars second, but yeah, won't go there. Now they're coming with these now, which is a little pin badge, which is quite cool. Those of you who know me will know I like pin badges, so yeah, totally into that. Totally into that. There we go. Hello Michael. Hello Logan. How you doing, chap? How you both doing? I hope you're all well. Hope you can hear me all right as well. Give us a quick message if you can hear me all right, because I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm quite a way away from the old phone, but there we go. Okay, right. Now, at the request of Matt, some of the next few minutes is going to be quite disturbing. So
here we have Leo Convoy Precious inside his box. Let's see if we can get him out, shall we? Now, as you can imagine, this is a Takara masterpiece that's in the usual really nice packaging. Image on your front, image on your back, so on and so forth. Now, I'm not going to do a proper review of it because I've got to do that with David, really, don't I? But I thought we'd have a look at it quickly. Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. Now, Precious, let's see what this looks like in the flesh. See if it's plastic. keep this up for long because my throat really doesn't like it. Or when I'm doing it in the car at the end of a meeting or something, but this is just. When we do the proper review, I'll get the original come out and we'll compare the faces, because that's very anime, isn't it? Whereas the original toy wasn't at all. But usually instruction manual and a card. But am I going to try and transform it now? Hammer hell. Let me just wouldn't it, precious? We'll leave that until David can laugh at me. Yes. But that's interesting, lion mode. Wondering if you'll still be able to spin. It's in the original one, the main stuck out, it's spun. So we'll see. But let's pop that away for now, but you know it's coming. I have a few other masterpieces to do as well. Because I'm so far behind, I'm about 2 years behind on doing videos. Which is crazy. There's anything that's been going on. Let's pop that away. I don't know, I'm losing things. It's not good. Let's leave the golem voice because it's actually really quite hurting. So let's leave it.
Anyway, so this box has come from my brother. I don't know what's in it, so we'll check that out and have a look at what we've got. Okay, before we go into that though, for those of you who are any interest in sending us anything at the moment, our usual address, please don't send anything there at the moment, because that's your charity shop. For one of the charities that we support, and it's closed at the moment, like all charity shops are in the UK. Indeed, any shop that's not essential. So it's only food shops and absolutely essential items, and places like Halfords, which are doing things for like cars and bikes and stuff. You have to order and then go and pick it up in the car park. So it's quite serious over here. I know the States are in a much worse condition than we are at this stage, but so many people not taking any notice of what they're supposed to be doing, and they're still meeting up, and no wondering why it's running rife in the entire population. But there we go. Okay, let's have a look what my brother sent to have a look at. It's not going to be mine, I'll tell you that. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Made a mistake of mentioning to him this existed when I was at the London Film and Comic Con. Okay, so let's get this box out of the way. So we've got a chance. It's quite nice having it here. We can see it, and there, and yeah. Is that unshot? Okay, so what do we have here? What we have here is a, what is it, 3-0 in Hong Kong. It's their version of Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee film. Okay, so that's the packaging, all the way around. Quite nice. Indeed. This has got a flappy front, feels like a model. There we go. So, there we are. It is an Action Master for all intents and purposes. It does not transform. But, shall we pop it open and have a look? We'll do a proper review again with David when I can possibly get around to his house again. That's not happening for a while. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the entire summer at this point, but we'll see. And that's mainly down to people being daft and still wandering around. And I would not be surprised if we don't, if government say that we can't go out once a day for our exercise soon. Because people are just not paying attention. There we go, right. Off to a flying start. That just clips back in, yeah. Right. There's a warranty sheet. Why do you need instructions for this? Different transform. Oh, I see, right, okay. There's various bits that do move. Careful while I'm rotating. Alright. Okay, so it's very posable. Yeah, I was expecting it to be a bit more statuesque, statue-like. Okay, so it's got a stand there. So it will not get out for the time being. That gun looks strange. That's what it looks like looking from a film. Can't remember it that well. It's a problem when you've seen Optimus Prime's gun for the last 35 years and you think, is that his gun? Let's have a look at the actual figure though, because that's the important part. Let's be honest. Bigger than MP10, significantly. This is where I can't find an MP10. Well, I've got an MP1 to hand. Right, there's MP1. MP10 would be about here, remember rightly. Do I have one I can reach? I do in fact have one I can reach. Hold on just that moment. It's really helpful doing these at home. So I can grab anything. So here we go. There's MP10, so as you can see, it is significantly better than that. Better, bigger than that, that's what I mean. Good articulation, yeah, that's quite decent. It's definitely got that better Optimus Prime look from the Bumblebee film that, frankly, the Bayformers one didn't have. Those feet posable? Not hugely, but yeah. Okay, when we do a proper review on it, I'll do some proper photos and everything. There we are. I do hope they do a masterpiece, an NPM of this, because I've got the Bumblebee, and I vowed at one point never to get any of the masterpieces from the films, but I love Bumblebee, absolutely loved it. In fact, there was a reaction for it in the edit queue, so me and David watching it, so that should be good for a laugh. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Yeah. The colour actually, how much that sort of like been through wars, obviously. a bit. A certain element to make it more sort of like alive almost. Not three-dimensional because of the paintwork, which you're never going to get on these because they need to transform. But that's quite cool. That's quite cool for an action master. Because a lot of Transformers are transformed, to be fair. But there we go. So, height comparison. So, not far off them people. Quite a chunk taller than M10. You can see there. Okay. Has anybody got any questions while I'm here? How many people are watching? 7 of you. Anything you'd like to ask? I was scheduling this a little bit longer than this, but if you're all okay, I might stop in a moment. Just trying to think, is there anything else? There's loads of masterpiece things we need to do. We've got Black Arachnia, we've got Dinobot, we've got we saw Dinobot unboxing, haven't you? If you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the s3e03 channel. Because that's worth a look. Especially if you like steelbooks as well. And hopefully, once we're a bit more back to normal, yeah, we'll do some video the day video. Because we've got concept relight to do from the Medical Moss collection, of the official Starships collection. We've even got some formats we need to do, so that'd be cool. Do you have Studio Series Optimus Prime? From the Bumblebee movie, yes. Yes, I do. I'm not entirely sure where it is right now, but yes, because I'm in the middle of having to really work where everything's going to be. And sell a few things because there's just not enough room. But yes, I've got the Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee film, and Logan. I've got an Optimus Prime with a Bumblebee from the Bumblebee film. For you. Are you going to be coming to TF Nation? If it happens in August, because at the moment that's it's looking like we should be done by then. We can't be sure, can we? It's all looking a little bit interesting this year, isn't it? I'm for one going slightly stir crazy, but there we go. Yes. Of course I have, Logan. I told you I was keeping it for you. It's fine. It's fine. And yes, you're coming to a TF Nation, assuming yes. I'm actually having a table this year. So you'll be able to come and look at my plethora of items. I'll probably still be doing some drawing, and I'll probably still be, and I'm going to go and see Peter Cullen with any luck. Because I'm a bit of a Prime fan. Have you noticed at all? Let's not look around here. No, it's not. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. I'm hoping you're all being sensible and staying indoors if we absolutely have to go out. Must admit I've had to go down to work twice in the last week because tech issues mainly, which we'll sort out because if we don't have working phones we don't get to look after people who need looking after. Simple as that. So we need to have working phones, working computers, and as I say, said right at the beginning, there was a campaign over on our website, so www.agukbirmingham.org.uk. Okay. Favourite Earthwise figure so far? Mine's Wheeljack. Haven't got any. Haven't been able to get any yet, which is mildly frustrating. But I'm hoping I'll get some stock through at some point. I think I've got some deluxes on the way. I'm just hoping that I'll be able to get some leader class because I need the Prime, obviously. I need little bits and pieces, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you don't have any either. Okay, Logan. You know I'm gonna like. You know I'm gonna want Prime. I'm gonna think Prime's the best one so far because he comes with a trailer. I'm just hoping that they actually do a deluxe class roller for it, and if he transforms, all the better. But if he transforms into some kind of battle armor, all the better. We'll see. We'll see. But having the trailer and no roller just seems a bit wrong. Like it always does when they do that. There we go. Never mind. Right. Right, what we'll do is, it is 21:20 now. I'm going to wrap this up at 21:25 unless I get a whole load of questions. So all 7 of you who are watching, if you've got anything to ask, now's the time. So that is really quite cool. I'm afraid I'm not going to do with you with high energy. I'm just not capable of it. Favourite Siege? Oh, my favourite Siege figure. Now I quite like the Magnus. I have got the Prime, got the Magnus. I've had a bit of a play with the Magnus, even though I haven't opened my Magnus because I had a second-hand one at one point. Quite like 6-gun and Cog, actually. So I'll have to introduce those to David at some point. I think, do proper reviews. I'm just trying to say stay safe, yes, absolutely. How are you holding up given the current circumstances? It's a struggle. I don't mind telling you that. I'm one of these people who really needs human interaction. I'm living with 6 people here at home. There's 4 kids. Well, I say kids, they're not kids anymore. And a wife, and they're aged like 23, 22, 18 and 14. Not really kids at all. And because of the 2 weeks that we were stuck in here, not really going, we couldn't go anywhere. Fortunately, my mum came to the rescue and actually dropped off groceries at the front door for us, which we could then pick up and bring in. So that got us through that. But our cooker then went and broke. So we've currently got a broken cooker, so we can't cook anything in the actual oven at the moment. So we're finding ways around that using the microwave combo. But for 6 of us, it's just not big enough. But fortunately, we should be getting a new cooker turning up tomorrow, but they won't bring it in the house. They'll only deliver it to the doorstep, and we've got 2 steps up. So that'll be interesting tomorrow. And hopefully someone will be installing it on Tuesday. But yeah, it's impacting. For those of you who realised last year there was some health issues going on as well. So exactly a year ago at the moment, I was off work, not doing brilliantly in any way, shape or form. And this is having an impact as well. Similar impact to that, if you felt like me. But we'll all get through it. We'll all come out the other end, I hope. And with a bit of luck, I'm hoping that society as a whole, and at least those people who aren't, trying to get themselves killed by just going out for no good reason, mixing with other people and trying to pick up everything in the sun. I don't know what's wrong with it. We need to stay indoors and protect everybody else. But as long as we all get through it, hopefully there'll be some changes, because this hopefully will have resulted in a few people waking up. Yeah, Dan. Still keeping myself sane to a degree. Can't be easy. Sad we won't be able to catch up with TFN this year. Well, assuming it doesn't happen, because it's August, so we'll see. I'm not assuming anything at this point. I've got a distinct feeling that things won't be getting back to normal until September, October, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's all down to the lap of government and the NHS doing the best they can and things like that. I do feel sorry for countries around the world that don't have an NHS at this point. because there's people over in the States who do not have any kind of medical insurance for their system, and they're pretty stuffed right now. I believe it's about £1,000 to get your COVID-19 test done. It was my pleasure, Daniel. Absolutely my pleasure. It was a weird one for me because it was the first TF Nation I'd ever done after running auto assembly from the beginning and then having to drop out of that in the end of 2008. Because again, health issues more than anything. Work were impressed with me as well at the time. So yes, I'm just glad we managed to raise as much money during that period as we did for the kids' charities we were trying to support. So that's always good. I'm glad you enjoyed the weekend over at TF Nation last year. I was really looking forward to doing this year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Peter Cullen. But we'll see. At the end of the day, people's lives are more important than anything like that, aren't they? So we'll bear that in mind. Alright. Now, in case you missed it right at the beginning, this is a prototype of a fanzine that will be coming out in time for Easter weekend. So I'm hoping to have it out on Thursday evening. It'll be out as a PDF, and though the zine is usually only for people who are Patreon patrons for Geekology, which I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that there? There we go. Geekology UK on Patreon, or people who are members of Space.Birmingham. There we go. What we're doing is releasing this to everyone to give you something to read. There's actually going to be a centre section which has got some of the bits from earlier issues in it, just so you can catch up a little bit and see the kind of thing we do with this. And there's also some bits and pieces about things we've done as Space.Birmingham with the crew from there, where we go out and raise money for Age UK Birmingham and Age UK Sandwell and Dazzling Dreams, which is a children's charity based in Birmingham that basically raises funds to buy equipment to put into schools or for a child who needs a little bit more help, or even say a respirator or something for Acorns Children's Hospice. That's happened in the past. So we buy the equipment, get it in, and none of the money ends up going on to admin or any of that stuff. It's all done at the charity shop, things like that. Which, yeah, so gives you an idea what's going on. Okay, so that's that. Hope everyone's keeping well, and see you soon. Might do one or two more of these live streams from here, depending on how we go. I'm just got to think of things to talk about. I'm not very good at that, in case you hadn't noticed. And hopefully advertising a little bit more in advance than this one, because I've just literally been trying to get things done left, right and centre for various reasons and various agencies, including work. So your support is always encouraged and thanked, much appreciated for everything people do. And if you are at all interested in looking at our Patreon, as I said, go to patreon.com/geekologyuk, or just go to Patreon and search for Geekology UK. Check out things like that. We've got, if you give us, I think it's at the moment it's $1 a month, you'll get the digital fanzine every month. It will be going over to £1 later this year because they're switching it over so we can actually do it in pounds. And if you're doing $5 or £5 a month, as it will be, you also get early access to videos that have been recorded and then edited and put together, like we usually do. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Take care and live long and prosper till all are one.